Hello. Before I start this video, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support that I got in my last Wuthering Waves video. I got 700 views and 16 comments, and I got so much engagement. I'm very, very happy, and I appreciate all of that so much. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Hello. This is a beginner player guide for your Wuthering Waves account to give you some general tips that I didn't get when I started. This video is directed at those who care about having good teams in the future or really early in your account. If you really like how Ling Yang looks or any other character and just want to have fun playing the game, then pick whoever you want. But if you stick around for the rest of the video, I'll explain why that is not the best decision that you can make. So starting off, once you hit a certain union level, you can claim mail that gives you a free 5-star resonator. Do not use this. I know. Free 5-star, oh my god. Here's a problem. You also get a discounted banner at the very start of the game once you get access to the convene. And after you do that discounted banner, you should also get a choice banner. So you can actually choose who you want by pulling for that specific person when you get free pulls. So overall, you're getting 3 free characters pretty early in the game. I am briefly going to go over what each character does and how good they are. There's a better video linked in the description. I'll also pop it here by another YouTuber that goes into much more detail and also makes fun of Ling Yang for existing. All the standard banner characters are Encore, Calculator, Jianxin, Verena, and Ling Yang. Starting with Encore, one of the still to this day strongest DPS units. I know she looks all cutesy, but they really said, let's give her all the power budget of the standard characters, which is how we get into Calcium Charo. At launch, he was pretty good before people recognized his flaws, and let me preface that technically you can beat basically all levels of content with next to any character in the game besides Ling Yang. Originally a true furry turned into a twink, people have showcased him doing numbers, but you actually have to invest so many resources into him, you might as well just use the free 4-star Chixia. But even then, Rover is a better option because later in the game, slight spoiler warning, Rover can acquire a second element, and that second element basically just does a lot more damage. Encore technically does a little bit more damage, but Rover is a free character and is low investment. You know who else is low investment? Verena. The best support in the game, on par with generic buffer Shorekeeper. She holds her own as a staple amongst many teams. She's essentially a must-have if you don't want Shorekeeper. She has great buffs and heals, and the only other person who can support from the standard banner would be Jianxin. Not saving the best for last, I started with the best, I'm not gonna lie. She does heal and shield, but there is no reason for shielding in the game right now, and the biggest problem with certain supports in this game is how long their field time is for their rotation, which basically means how long they are out compared to your main DPS, which you would want out longer so that you can be doing more damage. But if your support takes 10 to 15 seconds for their full rotation, and another buff can't last more than 14 seconds, then your main DPS won't get all the buff for very long, resulting in less damage, meaning not a great support. Okay, now that that's over, you essentially just want to play the game normally. It took me 2 hours on a new account just to showcase this. You will pull on the discounted banner, and depending on who you get from it, you will use the 5-star selector to pair up with them. For example, here I got Encore, and then I immediately used the 5-star selector for Verena, since that is the best support in the game that we can get from the standard banner. And also just pairs incredibly well with Encore because we need a good support. Alternatively, if I got Verena, you could choose anyone, besides probably Jianxin because she's an extra healer. Ling Yang isn't good, but if you really want him, then by all means, now you at least have a good support for him. If you pull Jianxin, I'm not going to lie to you, pull Verena, and then use Chixia's main DPS until you can get someone better from the choice banner. This is the only real topic that I want to hit on this video. Do not use your 5-star selector until you pull your first character. It will really help your account in the long run. I've had so many friends use the selector on like a Calcharo or Jianxin. I used mine on Jianxin and I just played the game and I had fun. If you don't care, then at the end of the day, just have fun. I know the video wasn't very long, but I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the content, feel free to leave a like. I upload Monday and Fridays for just this month of January, and then in February, I'm going to cut back to only Fridays so that I can upload more quality content. And if you want to watch more from me, then please subscribe.